You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV!
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. Gospel explosion, TV. Gospel explosion, TV. Gospel explosion, TV. Gospel explosion.
Oh, you're going to make me say it. You're going to make me say it. There's no place like home. Click your heels together. There's no place like home. Welcome back to United Gospel Explosion TV. And there's no place like home. You can go all over the world, but ain't nothing like coming back home. We got a few bosses in the house today. I should make it a surprise, but I can't. I got this ends Entrepreneurship Month, and what I've been pushing all month is have the courage, have the strength to live your dreams. Don't get me wrong, entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. Everyone isn't going to be able to own their own business successfully, but somebody is. If it wasn't for entrepreneurship, we wouldn't have a Ford Motor Company. We wouldn't have a Macy's. There'd be no McDonald's. Just think about it for a second. Everything starts small, but you don't know. You may be the one to blow up. So I say, have your entrepreneurship. And for our own community, I was really pushing it because this is the seed of freedom. Well, you're free already, don't get me wrong, but you have equality when you own something. Begin to own things in your own neighborhood. Let's have a comeback within ourselves. But I'm wrapping out entrepreneurship maybe for another month. And I'm going to start with that, and then I got my boss, we call him Mr. Biggs. I'll call him Mr. Big because I named him that in the studio session he was having on his first cut he had put out going in. I said, man, you sitting up there with that hat on like Mr. Big. Isaac Ryan Brown, y'all, he was running the studio in the place out in Cali, and he got some surprise news for you today. Really been getting it in. But let me bring you to my first guest, who's a great friend of mine. We've become great friends and business partners and associates. Mr. Quarter Den. What's up, Quarter?
Hello, Mr. Torrance.
You already know.
I'm so glad back here again. Yep. Hello, everyone. Hello, Detroit.
It's been a while since we had Quarter in the studio. But it wouldn't be right to, I'm in the entrepreneurship with my international flavor now. You know, we had some of the best brothers, some of the strongest brothers in the city, and we had Mr. Herb Strata. He started Motor City Casino out there. Special ups to you, Herb. Much respect. Gary Shelton. He dealt with the first billionaire in Beatrice, black billionaire that ran Beatrice Corporation for him. That was really huge. Then we had the little ladies that was making their own granola in the house. So, you know, it's no big or little, big eyes to you, whatever. But everybody's important. Everybody's so important. And I don't know how big your vision and dream will get. But Quarter, we'll talk about you and use you for example. Man, you've been doing it for a while in your own business here. Entrepreneurship is a real flag for you.
Yep.
It's a real banner. Quarter has several different businesses. I was putting him on blast on a couple of them. But, you know, he has a nail shop, Glamour Nails. He didn't say mention that, but I'm going to mention it anyway. And then Quarter has his own little media outlet now, Viet USA TV. That's part of your brand?
Yep. One of the Ruby Star TV and also Viet USA Group.
USA Group, yeah.
Yep. And
so much is going on with that.
Yeah, it's kind of very fortunate. And like I said, you know, came here when I was 17-year-old and create all of this.
Well, let him know when he came here, he wasn't super educated. Well, he his one dream was to come here and tell him about the Apple thing. I'm like, what?
Well, you know, when that's back years ago, you know, when I first came to America, before I came to America, and people asking me, what your dream, what you want to do when you came in to America. And I told them, the first thing that I want to do is I want to take a big bite out of an apple.
Right. And I was like, what? You got all this here. You come all the way across the water. You went all these 4,000, 5,000 miles. You want to buy the apple.
Right,
But,
because I mean, you when you was born in a poor country, you know, I mean, you
Right.
have no food, you have no, I mean, very little chance to go school and things like that. And I mean, what you know, when you see people on TV or you see a grapes or apple and hot dog, and you just feel like, oh, I just want to
Part
take
of
a
America.
bite.
Yeah,
I just want to take a big bite out of it.
And he came and took a bite out the apple, y'all. He took a bite out of America. Quarter now is doing some things with. Tell them some of your platforms right now. I know that it's a big thing over at your school.
Oh yes, we have a beauty school, which is, I mean, we specialize on manicuring, facial. So if anybody, anyone out there need to get your, you want to get certified in become manicurist or become an artisan. Contact us and we will get you in and get you certified, and we have school on in Madison Heights, Michigan. It's called Number One Health and Beauty School.
And tell them the address to it if you don't mind. Give them an address where they can find that, and give them the way to find you.
Oh, okay. You can go on. You can look it up again. Number One Health and Beauty School. It's on 30601 DeQuinder in Madison Heights, Michigan.
30601 DeQuinta. Now listen, y'all. Anybody that want to get a license in this and be certified in this, you guys can get with Cord and go to his school, and he's not going to discriminate. You just tell him, you know, Mr. Torrance.
That's right.
You could come in if you got one leg pumping on a pogo stick and half blind. He's still going to take you in. Just go and live your dream. What we're trying to say, this has been Entrepreneurship Month, and I didn't want to miss having Quarter on for his entrepreneurship abilities and talents, and the way he's helped so many people get in business right now.
That's right.
It's just a dream come true. Sometimes we go out in his backyard and hang out at the lake. His backyard is a lake now. So it just goes to show you what you can do when you're determined.
That's right. I mean, you know, nothing there that you cannot do. Believe me. I came here when I was 17-year-old and speak no English, and I mean, build it on my bare hand and go school, graduate in business management, and start my my own.
Start at the bottom and look at him now. God is so good. There's no limit to what can happen when you walk in faith, walk into the power of who you are. Believe in yourself. I always put God first in everything, and then I might get a little wild sometimes. Y'all know Mr. Torrance to do it, but you know, I'm not playing. I'm always for real, and this we putting it forward. Our best foot forward. And friends like these, we build alliances with, and it's so much you can do. Give them your email again, Quarter. So
Okay, it's very simple. singingmanicurist@yahoo.com.
Singing manicure.
And you can Google Singing Manicurist. You can find on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Everything is Singing Manicurist.
And you guys, when he say that, he always put what he ain't doing this time. He's the singing manicurist, the legend.
The legend of every woman's dream, but in every man's nightmare.
You guys stay tuned. We're going to come back with my man, Isaac Ryan Brown. I got the Browns in the house. Maybe I get the whole crew up at the end of the show just to stand behind us. But,
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV!
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. Gospel explosion. TV. Gospel explosion. TV. Gospel explosion. TV. Gospel explosion.
you see why I'm sweating? I'm in here. They got me carrying backpacks and stuff right now. And these are real. I'm just going to let you know something. If you don't know, you should know, and now you know.
No, that's right.
This backpack is full of school supplies, and it's got the eye on it. I'm going to let my special guest let you know what this eye means, actually. I'm opening up I got Isaac Ryan Brown and Dominique. Meet the Browns, y'all. Yeah.
What's good?
What up, Detroit? Man, I'm gonna speak to his mother first. So I'm gonna get smacked in the head. You know, we gotta do manners.
Yeah,
You gotta
no,
be
no, no.
manners.
least
Dominique, you still doing it, baby.
We trying. We back in our city. We out here giving back. Love
Yeah.
to be home.
And I love that. And I love that. And when I seen this with Lee Thomas, and I can say Lee Thomas over at Fox too, I saw the interview, a little part of it, and when they were saying giving back the backpacks, it was kind of like a metaphor, like I'm Isaac's back, giving back, something like that.
Something like that. Not so much as a metaphor, so much just like a rhyming scheme. But yeah, we call these our iPacks. And my backpack giveaway is today from 1 to 5 p.m. at 22527 Van Dyke. If y'all want to stop by, the first 100 kids get a free iPack. I'm gonna be performing. We got Brooklyn Queen coming. We got a lot of awesome people coming. So make sure you guys stop by. And we got free food and stuff. So you know what I'm saying. Just
Oh no, you didn't say free food. I'm in.
and Al Nur too. Al Nur African Dance Drum and Drama Troupe is gonna be performing there as well. So y'all don't wanna miss it.
And if you don't know, you should know this, that El Nur is in the house, y'all. El Nur, can I hear from y'all? Yeah, they're in the background. She ready to run all out and stuff. We bring you out in a minute, baby. Serenity, Isaac's sis, she like, I'm going to come out first. She come run out here. But Mama Ai is doing her thing still.
Yes.
And she got the young people coming up. But I'm going to talk about y'all. Y'all got more jobs than a Jamaican. I don't mean that in a bad way, Jamaicans, because you're grinding.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. But they've been here like 2 days. They did more work than I've done all year. I'm like, yesterday, what did you do yesterday? This is the regular day for Isaac Ryan Brown. I think you did 3 sets or something.
Well,
Fox 2.
yesterday at 9:00 a.m. I was on the news, Fox 2. I was promoting this backpack giveaway, and there I was promoting my performances and stuff. Oh wow, I was promoting my stuff, and then right after that, I went and taught a master's class, and then I went and performed my 30-minute set at the Michigan State Fair.
You see what I'm saying?
That was an hour set. We was there for a long time yesterday.
Hour, 30 minutes.
Wow.
It becomes a blur.
It becomes a blur. And so if you don't understand what I'm saying is, I'm like, y'all been grinding, man. Where does energy come from? Where do you get the drive? Because it takes a mama to push you like that. Because I'll be like halfway through, like I'm cool. I'm watching TV. I'm playing the game.
That happens quite frankly, quite often. But we want to give God all the glory, and we got like amazing people that support us like 100%.
absolutely,
We have
sure.
you who've been
sure.
supporting us. We have Mama Ai, our whole city, my family, my mom, my husband. Like
Yeah.
we like a village here.
Yeah.
And so when we come back home, everybody's ready to grind and give back, and that's what makes it so fun to come home, and we don't mind the hard work. But like I said, everybody here, they love supporting Isaac. So, and it's always been like that. So when I come home, I'm always excited. I'm always excited to bring Isaac back to teach the kids like they love him. It also
Absolutely.
gives hope in our city. Like if kids want to act or do entertainment, and from experience how often we work with the kids. We own a daycare center on Grafton
Yes.
and 8 Mile.
Mom
So-
and Paul Daycare
Exactly.
Center, y'all.
We've been working in the community since 1996. Met up with Mama Ai. She teaches the African dance, and it's always been like a family. You've been with Isaac since he was really, really young.
Yeah.
So it's always come back home to like a village. And every time we come home, we want to give back to the rest of the children and make it, make it possible for them. Don't let them give up on their hopes and dreams. And Isaac loved doing it. Like, he does a wonderful job, even though he get tired and cranky, like every kid.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
By no means is it easy for him, but at the same time, it's hard work. You won't make it in this business without somebody supporting you and having a strong team of people who believe in you and just getting out there doing the work. So
Yeah, and you have to have that energy and that grind to go ahead and do it. Now, Isaac, so this is in Detroit. This is just one day yesterday, and I know the day you're here and you're going to do the backpack giveaway over on Warren. Give them the address to that. Do anyone have the address to the backpack?
we have the flyer right here.
Yeah.
Well, I just gave it. It's, once again, it is.
See the flyer?
It's 22527 Van Dyke Avenue. Oh yeah, I said it right the first time. Yeah, 22527 Van Dyke Avenue, Warren, Michigan. So if you guys can swing by, we gonna be there.
Okay, so that starts at 1. It says 1 to 5.
1 to 5.
So, and I'm gonna go out there and be getting it in a little bit. I know my partner Q's gonna be out there with me. Elno African Dance Troupe. Some other people from the community that's singing and doing things. I know a few of them was on the Metro Youth Day with us.
Absolutely. That's
Jonathan
I wanna,
Harris.
That's
I wanted
another
to come back and do
event.
Metro Youth Day this year. I tried to come back so bad.
But we had you there in
wanted-
spirit. They were like,
I was there in spirit. I swear I was.
and then Steve and Barbara Jean over there where they rehearsing that. Oh, she talking about, well, y'all might be like Isaac. I say, hold on. You might be, but you might not be. But do this because you love to do it.
Because you love to do it. And that's how Isaac started out. We didn't know he was going to wind up,
Right.
being on TV. He used to love to sing and dance, and I used to love to watch
Oh,
him,
I
and
know.
you saw him.
I
And
know.
It
Sure,
started from
sure,
there.
Sure,
So
sure.
do it right. You right because you love it. And don't worry about what happens. And if you work hard, then it'll pan off for you.
Isaac, you've been doing a few things now, more than a few things, to keep motivated. I mean, nobody feel like it all the time. You're a very manable young man. But you have to do yours in your faces because your mama, like my mama, she'll probably smack your lips off if you say what you were thinking sometime. But at the same time, inside you got the grind. You get up with a good attitude. When it's showtime, you give it. What inspires you to do that for that kind of energy, man? How do you bring that out?
What inspires me? Just where I could be, I always just there's always somewhere higher I want to be, and it's super greedy, but it's like Michael Jackson said, don't stop till you get enough. I just feel like I ain't there yet, so just however.
That's okay. They calling for you. They'll hold the calls later. You better not stop in the middle of the show. He learned that as a kid. I don't care what happened. You don't stop at the ceiling fall. Well, anyway.
No, but just aspiring to do something greater. It's always that drive. And at this point, I feel like we've invested way too much to just up and stop. And I was talking to my dad about that a couple days ago because I was real tired one night or whatever. I can't remember what happened, but I told my dad, I was like, I thought about quitting one day, and I was just like, it's
put too
too
much in
far. I've put too much. We put too much energy into it. And I just feel like I love it too much to do anything. And everybody gets tired of their job. It's not like,
Oh, yeah, right. Tell
but
me
I
about it.
think I just love it too much at this point just to stop. So that's what it is.
Well, listen, so many people inspire me,
I love it.
and it's not about the money in a situation like this. Sometimes it's about just giving all you can and being all you can be. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so you guys inspire me, the Browns, because I know y'all sturdy. You guys inspire me more than I inspire y'all because I might have been a little small spark to help things along the way, but when people go out there and go for it, it's people like you guys, El Noor, Lil Simone got her show. She looking over here at me like, you better say something. Well, you got a little sister, man, and I'm going to say this. She's a beautiful girl. Oftentimes when you have a brother that's a star or a sister that's a genius, it's not always easy because the light shines there more than there.
Exactly.
But she keeps that love for you. Just say something about your sister's love and what that really means to you.
Shout out to my little sister Serenity for always being there. And I was just and we often talk about it because growing up, I had my mom's full undivided attention. It was okay, Isaac, he's good, he wants it, so we gonna go out and get it. So when Serenity came, it was no, but Isaac's still chasing it. Isaac's still chasing it. Isaac's still going for it. So Serenity, you come with us and you chase it with us. And so Serenity really didn't have that chance to just be normal. Either she was always on a set with me, or she was always doing something. So she never I went to normal school. I was in public school for a while, at least to third
2
grade.
years.
Huh?
2 years.
2 years in public school.
Whatever. She never had the.
In second grade. What do you mean whatever? You didn't go to third grade?
She went straight to homeschool, and she was like, man, I want to go to public school. She never had that opportunity, so shout out to Serenity.
And what I say, you can thank me for not putting you in public school.
Yeah. But and so what I'm saying is your support group, and sometimes your success are the small things that are around you that you don't even notice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that's there all the time. And I want to shout out to Ryan Brown,
My husband.
Papa Ryan. Because, you know,
Papa Ryan.
and I got to say to your mom, too, while she over here talking, because everyone isn't going to do that. I mean, I've dealt with a lot of people that would be, could be, and maybe even should be.
Exactly.
But what the interesting thing about your family, and you was young, a little younger then, they had came in, did some things, and I remember after America's Got Talent, Dominique said, "We moving, Mr. Torrance." I said, "What?" I said, "We gone. Could call us out there." And I'm like, "You move? Where you go?" "I don't know. We moving." It's that faith walk thing
It's
that
the
Corder
faith
was
walk.
talking about.
That's right.
My man Corder was talking about, I saw a vision of an apple wanting to bite it.
Yep.
I saw a vision of, but, you know, it was prophetic. It was prophetic. Your mama had a prophetic eye, and I'm saying that because I was there, and I know, you know, it's not easy to say, I'm stopping my family, I'm getting up, I'm doing this thing. She's had that prophetic eye in you way back then, because she was like, and it was your other sister, she was on my show for a while doing things. God, which one? So many. But she was on my show doing, being a little host or doing
Mika.
some. Mika,
Yeah,
yep.
that's my little cousin.
Your cousin, but it's one of your daughters too. We did some things with, but nonetheless,
Right.
right? Exactly, exactly.
yeah. Oh,
She
yeah,
was.
Ryan
You
was
get been
there.
so many, we forget them. But
I got 6 sisters, y'all.
6 sisters. It's a lot of them. But
It's rough.
Dominique said, okay, if they come on, they can come on, but I got to stay focused on Isaac right now. So you saw something before it happened.
Right.
What was you seeing? And it's not always that you dance so good, or you sing so good, you act so good, because all that hadn't even happened yet.
Right.
What was that invisible thing you saw that drove you to leave your house, go set up out there? And I know it wasn't all easy times. You guys grind a long time before gigs start. And I'm saying this for them out there
Yeah, no,
that want to get it.
And that's something
It's
like,
something you got to do.
right, and that's something that people don't talk about. Like that's the part that you don't hear about.
Yeah.
But I'm a teacher by heart. That's what I do. I teach children. So it's something in every kid.
Oh, sure,
It's not
sure.
just mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I always had an eye for children who was in the arts because I was.
Mm-hmm.
So all of my children did the arts, and all of them could sing. Isaac was just the only one that wasn't scared.
Okay.
He just wouldn't stop talking.
I got to agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't
He
scared.
hosted me one day.
Exactly.
He was
wasn't
4 or
scared,
5.
So I put him in front of a stage. We put him on in Metro Youth Day. I said, well, if he can get up there and do Metro Youth Day, we'll see. He jammed at Metro Youth Day.
man.
Then I said, okay, let me enroll him in AGT. He got up there. I said, okay, we going to Cali. We got to go, Mr.
gonna
Torrance.
do it.
We got to go.
And that was it.
This kid ain't
Man,
scared.
he
I
ain't
thought
scared.
once he got on AGT, he would freeze up on me and be like, because that's how kids do.
He did the thing.
You never know, like, if they would want to do it, if they don't. But he got up there and started talking, and I do this all the time. I perform, and I said, no, Metro Youth ain't this big, but I'm glad you think it is, But
Right.
so that's what inspired me. Through the grace of God, I just, he always, like, was wanting to sing and dance. So I'm like, let's find somewhere to channel it. And and that's most people think is they don't know how or where to go or where to start, and neither did I. It's just that faith walk, like Corder was talking about, and I think all great people have that faith walk.
Right.
They fall a lot. They fall on their face. They leave their families. They go through those struggles. They go through hard times to get to that bite of the apple. You know, they go through that, and I think when you become afraid to do it, you never get that taste. So if you really want it. Be prepared to sleep in your car. Be prepared to not have fancy clothes. Be prepared to struggle.
Yes.
But that's all part of the journey.
Yes,
And we
yes.
did all of those things. We still struggle when we go to California now. We still sleep in the room. We still drive our you come down there. But our grind is real.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing we never stop. We never stop working. We never stop trying to audition. We never stop, even though Isaac is on television, we're still working.
And it's such an unusual family in that way, and that's kind of why I'm bringing out some of these things. Before I go to break, I want to give them a little preempt or something. So I named about 5 things already. Well, giving the backpacks away later on Van Dyke Street. Right here on the show, doing it live, putting it work
sir.
in still.
That's
They
right.
had to be here to see for y'all to see them right now. Yesterday, 3 events. But I think this may be the pièce de résistance,
The what?
the top of the top. This the cherry on top. Man, I just gonna cut another record, y'all. I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna go and put it flat out.
put it out
He done
there.
cut another record, y'all. He done put another piece out here, and it's hot and banging. Uh, man, I love the support that Disney is giving you
That's our family
to
too.
everyone.
Yeah, yeah. Isaac been with Disney for like what 8 years?
8.
Yeah, because you did the animation shows. You been with Raven for 3, but then you did Miles from Tomorrowland. That's Disney Costume Quest, and now your new song Vibes is out.
Yeah.
And Disney Channel been.
I don't know if 8 years though. Maybe not 8. Maybe more like maybe 4 or 5.
I think he's trying to bring it on. Can you hear it? Let's listen to it, y'all.
Yeah.
This Isaac's new song Vibes,
It's
y'all.
called Vibes. You can get it right now. It's streaming on all major platforms, and you can get the video on Disney Channel.
I'm far too young for that. Yeah. It's not a like or a hug. It might be more than that. Yeah. I'm getting good vibes. You, I'm getting good vibes from you. There's a connection that goes deeper than appearances. We can finish each other's sentences. And when we talk, I'll never draw a blank. Our canvas is clear, all we gotta do is paint. I don't think it's love. I'm far too young for that, too young for that, yeah. It's not a like or a hug. It might be more than that. Nothing that serious, baby. No. I'm feeling your vibes. You, I'm getting good vibes. I'm getting good vibes. You, I'm getting good vibes. We vibing together. Don't worry about the pressure. Our energies connect. Baby, don't worry about the rest. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's love. I'm far too young for that. I don't think no. It ain't love. It's not a like or a hug. It might be more than that. Nothing that serious, baby. No, you're right. You, I'm getting good vibes. You, I'm getting good vibes. I'm getting good vibes. You, I'm getting good vibes. I'm getting good vibes. You, I'm getting good
I'm feeling vibes. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Yeah, let's get it. And so the last song had a heck of an impact going in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still
In fact, I wrote it into my script. I was so impressed with the last one. It's a part in there where they competing and they say, well, you know, and they dance this little dance off they having, and one from Quarters team, the Asians play something, and they do their thing, and then the other team plays going in, Isaac's son.
Right.
Going in. So that was like bam. But Isaac, this here man, that vibes thing. If I was a little girl, probably like I don't know, 14 to 16 or something.
Get that vibe.
I get that vibe.
Don't you
I get the vibe anyway,
Yeah,
but I'm
so
just
we ain't
saying
gotta
we
be-
get that. But
I get a vibe too.
But I'm just saying,
The goal.
like them little girls at the beach, yeah.
The goal for all of my music is just to. We don't want to make 2 songs that sound similar. We want all our music to be different and hit a different spot. You know what I'm saying? We don't want. I mean, I don't have a problem with releasing songs that sound the same or like songs in the same genre. Like, there's some artists that you hear a song and you like, that sounded a lot like the last song they released or something. So
Mm-hmm.
the goal was to do like a rap song, a R&B song, a pop song, or just a cool song that make you feel a vibe. You know, just something to give people something different to listen to every
Make
time
you
they hear
feel
it,
good
you know?
songs.
Well, tell me this. For all the people out there, not just the young girls that's feeling the vibe, because I'm just saying it's real, or the guys feeling the vibe. I see my fellas over there. What's up, fellas? You know, they were, what up, what
Shout out
up?
to the fellas over there.
But they're from El News Troop, and one of Isaac's cousins on the side over here. But for just, not just for them, but for people that want to see that cut or get the cut, give them some ways to get at that. How can they get to
Yeah,
you?
so y'all can find the music video on Disney Channel and on Disney Channel Vivo. And at the same time, y'all can go over to my website, IsaacRyanBrown.com. So you can find an eye shirt if you want one, you know what I'm saying? We'll send them right to you. Just give us your address, your phone number, and we'll get you one as soon as you subscribe. And then, yeah, you can follow me at Isaac Ryan Brown on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all of that.
And Vibes is streaming on all major platforms.
Yeah, streaming on Tidal, streaming on Spotify, everywhere. Y'all can go get it.
I love it. Now, let me talk about this brand you got now. iBrand.
Yeah,
Did I
these
get
are
it up?
eye packs. You know what I'm saying? We got our eye packs over here. And I remember the day I came up with this logo. Serenity was actually filming a YouTube show, and they had one of those tables where you could draw.
Man,
It's
that's
okay.
like-
Things fly
They had
away
one of
all the
those-
time. This TV. Go
They
ahead.
had one of those tables where you could draw on, and so I was drawing on the table, and I wrote an eye. But the way it was, like I was basically like going back and forth
It
with
was
it. I
a
was like,
sequence pillow.
a sequence pillow, yeah. So I was drawing with it, and I was like, Ma, I want this to be my logo. She was like, you want this to be a logo? You sure? I was like, I'm positive.
Sweet.
And so after that, I put the eye on the shirt. I put it on my caps. Put it on my backpacks.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
there we go. And it's basically the eye can represent believing in you. You know, it's believing in believing in what you can do in yourself. So there you go.
Well, hold on now. So let's go back to where they can, if they go in to subscribe, tell them where they can subscribe and get a T-shirt now. This for everybody that subscribes. Is that right?
Yeah, so you can go to IsaacRyanBrown.com and you can catch up with all my latest stuff. And then one more time, Isaac Ryan Brown, that's ISSACRYANBROWN.com. You can go subscribe. That's where all my latest music is, all the links to my videos, and of course, you can get an eye shirt. So make sure you guys go subscribe.
Yeah. Okay. Do you do like 2X's and 3X's and 4X's too?
Go to the
we-
website. Put it in order.
We're specially designed you one, Mr. T. We make you one special.
Say just for little big guys like me. Hey, look, we just loving it, getting it out there. I'm gonna bring some more concepts to you, and this is concepts of success. Everybody loves the sunshine.
Everybody.
It's when the sunny, it's a nice day. Everybody loves the sunshine.
Everybody love everybody.
But my thing is, can you stand the rain? Can remember that one?
That part
The rain. Can you stand the rain? Because every day, Dominique,
ain't always sun.
ain't gonna be sunshine. And you have to really set your plan up for this business. And I'm considering this as a business.
Yeah, because it's a brand, it's merchandise. And that's kind of like what you want to do. You want to create your merchandise, like Isaac said, he came up with the logo. And for me, with my children, I've always invested in their ideals because I think children are that key to success. And the I came back, it do come back from I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And Isaac's name starts with the I as well, and it means laughter. So through that, that's kind of like where we get the I from. Like putting yourself as an example that if you want to do something, you have that power to do it. I can do all things. So never think that anything is too hard. You know, you see things that get hard, it get frustrating. The first thing we want to do is quit because it is hard and it is tiresome and you do get tired. But you can't do everything by yourself.
Right.
But if you remember, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, that I becomes important and you become empowered.
Oh, that's
Because
powerful.
you realize it is you are the I, but you're not doing it alone.
Right. Oh, yeah,
You know,
that's
you're
powerful.
Not, you're not doing it alone. So that, and then it takes, and it goes back to it takes a village to raise children and all that. And like I said, we have a village here in Detroit, and it's always been like that for me. And I've always reached out to the kids, and people have always reached out to me for my children too. So that's why when I always tell people, when you have children, they talking about their ideals, write them down. Turn them into investments. Invest in that because kids, they are so talented, but we, as adults, we so busy we don't take the time to listen to our kids, you know, because
Mom-
we're busy.
Okay, so she just want to tell y'all about the good of making business investments. Let me tell y'all the downside, okay? When you're taking out loans and you can't pay the loans back, she will put you out of our house. Let me
Right.
tell y'all. Let me tell you what happened. One summer, we all was like, okay, we gonna sell lemonade, we gonna make our investments or whatever, right? So we took some money, right, and we made our investments. We didn't get all our money back. 6 o'clock in the morning, that next morning, she made all of us shower with the hose and put us out till we could pay our loans back. Let
I don't
me
even
tell
know what
you.
you're talking about.
Oh, you don't remember that one? No, she don't
This is good
remember that
stuff.
one.
I told y'all we
Don't-
going deep.
she
We
don't
going
remember
deep
that
behind
one.
the scenes.
but
This
I
behind the
remember we
scenes.
sold lemonade
Listen.
right in front of the daycare, and we had to cut up the
but-
lemons and make pink lemonade, raspberry
But
lemonade,
the key to
regular
what he's
lemonade.
saying is you were already being invested into entrepreneurship at a young age.
The key
You
is
had a
don't take out
lemonade
loans.
stand, and I don't know what loan he talking about because I funded the
You
lemonade.
gave us $20 and told us to go to Artie's.
You the loaner.
And,
Oh,
and told us
You
to
wanted
go
your
get
money
stuff.
back.
and get
and
right,
if-
paid back the loans. Anybody got to pay back a loan? That's a business. Then you got to learn that. You didn't catch that, right?
Right,
You have to pay back what you took out.
I caught that exactly.
Oh, okay,
Pay your
good.
loans back. And
Right.
you know what? We got to get into a whole credit thing. Y'all done took my mind. But
He took mine too because I'm like, what he talking about?
You don't remember that.
Oh,
but
no,
you
I
know what?
do.
I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell
But
you
you got to
something.
remember the lesson from it. It's a
That's
lesson
what I
in
do.
it.
Isaac and Dominique. No, I'm serious. When you really think about the wisdom of your parents, of Mama IE, even crazy stuff, I be acting kind of wild, but when you can reach back and draw on that stuff like you just did,
Right.
one thing about it, when you get that loan from the bank, the first thing you think about is paying it back even before you take the loan out. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you
And
think
that's
about
what's
how
going to
to
make you.
invest it.
That's what's going to make you huge
Yep.
in business. But you know, Dominique took it and ran with it, so I wasn't going to stop her, Isaac. I was really more so talking about, you know, every day ain't going to be sunshine. Some days it's going to be harder than other days to make it. And if you could tell them something from your worst days, the days that it didn't work, the days you had to sleep in the car, the days that you may have felt like crying and you couldn't even show the kids.
Right. I know my kids know.
What would be what would you tell them to keep them going out there? That's you're going to see these hard times, but how did you stay focused?
Well, for me and Isaac, it wasn't as hard because when I cry or if I get sad or angry, my kids know that I'm very expressive, and I've never been one to like hide about it. Like when it's hard, and when we went to California, it was extremely hard for us. And I told Isaac this as a young kid. I remember he was 6 years old, and I told him, I said, going out here, you won't have toys, you won't have a lot of things because we need a place to stay and all of these things. And he was like, okay, Mom. And so what made it a little bit more easier for me was that he was willing to sacrifice so much of things that kids normally don't do. And we just made fun of a bad situation.
Right.
Like we went to the park all the time. We auditioned all the time. Like we just made fun of everything. And Isaac had a real good attitude about not getting a job. I think I was a little bit more disappointed than him just because I knew the sacrifice I was making. Like, oh, you didn't get a job. He's like, Mom, I'll get the next one. I'm like, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So that's the most disappointing part is when you give so much and you think your kid is so talented and they don't get the job because it's just as like I said, it's a bunch of talented kids.
Yeah,
So everybody think their kid is that one kid that's gonna get the job, but a lot of times it don't happen and it don't happen right away. But I just believe this, and I'm very keen on the Proverbs. And all of the things that they say, be patient. What's the cliche? They used to say, patience is a virtue.
Patience is
Or,
a virtue.
your time is a God. So I just believe in all of the Proverbs. And I just, when I face hard times, I always try to relate back to something that strengthens me and dig from those wise tales or things that my parents told me or things that I know like happens in general. Like if a doctor wants to be a doctor, it takes a long time. It doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
So I always tell Isaac, like, you've been out here grinding for a long time. It's going to happen. You have to be patient.
Right.
You know, you
right.
have to
Absolutely.
be patient.
Absolutely.
Let your time come. Do your work. Do
Yes.
the work and be patient.
Yes.
And
yes,
if you
yes.
really love what you're doing, it'll come to you naturally. Don't force anything. If you don't get this job, get another job, but keep doing what you love until
Keep
it
the
happens.
grind
Like,
going. Keep the
just
grind going.
Don't ever stop. That's what I tell people. If you love something, it's people that's been out there way longer than us in California. and they're very talented. I ran into a lady like 2 weeks ago, and they was out there for 9 years, and her daughter has not been on the show. And she connected with us, and this is a true story with Isaac Vibes video, and I was in there auditioning kids.
Right.
And she was one of the kids that I saw, and I just fell in love with her.
Oh, wow.
And her mom was like, I said, oh, my God, your daughter is so talented. I said, I've been in here watching her. She was the first one in here, and she was dancing, and she didn't know who I was. And her mom, she was telling me, like, we've been out here all this time, and we haven't had any success. I'm getting ready to leave. I was like, please don't leave. Like, please do not leave. Like, your daughter has
Oh, my
it.
God. That's
But
when
it
they
does-
make you cry
Yeah.
stories.
And she started crying. It was so funny. I was like, do not leave. I'm like, your daughter has it.
Did you
Like,
know about this, Isaac?
I did not.
Isaac, you knew about this story.
That's
I
aight.
told you about I told you about Chastity, though. I didn't tell you about that
You
story.
told me about Chastity. I don't know.
I didn't tell you she was the first one there. I told you.
So,
Chastity oh, that's Chastity you talking about.
Boy, bye.
oh, wow.
Oh no, I know about Chastity. I ain't. Oh.
And then Isaac did
Right
we
on
did a
top.
short film, and we hired her again in the short film.
Oh, beautiful. So she had 2
She
gigs
got
through
2
y'all.
jobs, but at that point, now I don't know her mom's story. I'm telling you, I just walked up to her like, I love your daughter. And at that point, she was getting ready to leave, though. They were
Wow.
leaving California. She was
Wow.
like, I've been out here for 8 years, and my daughter haven't had any success. I can't take it anymore. And I was like, please don't leave. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
You may have been that one little straw,
Yep,
and then when
please
you
don't
see
leave.
Chastity 10 years from now getting her Oscar,
And
you-
her
it'd
mother,
be a beautiful
and
thing.
her mother said, she said, I'm so happy. Oh my God, I met you. She was like, I was getting ready to leave. And then she told me right before we left, she said, I'm going to go home, but then I'm going to come back. I said, yeah, come back. Don't leave.
Oh, wow.
Don't leave. It's hard, but don't leave. Like, you know, you never know when your breakthrough going to come.
Dominique doing the thing today. Isaac laid back like, well, go ahead, Dominique. Isaac, I want to see this eye. Maybe I can get a suit with a little eye in my pocket. You know how they do the polo?
We
Just a little.
We should do an eye tie.
Ooh, don't do me like that. Don't do me. You know I'm
He
gonna be
ain't
the
got no
first one
ties.
buying it. Well, listen, you guys. I'm just giving you a little feel. I'm gonna take a quick break and hear from hopefully Total Home Improvement Company, one of our sponsors here, about the kitchens and bath specials they got going on. Then I'm calling back up Quarter. I'm calling up Mama Ai and the troop just to be all around us to let you really see that it takes a village.
Yes,
It
it
takes
does.
a real village to make this thing happen. We'll be right back after this quick break. Hey, don't go nowhere. Stick and stay. You're going to see the whole support troop in 1 minute.
Attention, attention. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. That is Tupac. That is Tupac. I'm glad you know about it. Now, are we ready to listen? Are we ready to listen? Today we're going to continue our conversation about knowledge of self. That is appreciation of who you are and where you have come from. Many of us are from Africa. Africa.
Bro, what's doing? Yeah, I'm going in, with all of my kid. Watch where you step, cause you in the lion's den. Here I go again. Striking deep water with fins. No, I don't play, catching a wave. You know I stay strong, no, I don't cave. Yeah, after best friends, you thought I was done, didn't ya? Love, I got plenty of stuff in the oven that I be cooking up. For example, this song is one of the best. Not being cocky, I'm just not like the rest. I keep my cool, even when I'm about to lose it. Don't make me catch it for some people. They don't want me to spit, cause I know every song that I can't get it to me and record so kinda hit. I guess I'm just so slick. Yeah, I'm going in. Yeah, I'm going in. I'm going in. Hey, I'm going in. You wanna get, I need your attention. Cause it's inception, making your music is kind of my biggest obsession.
Yo, we back live. What's up, everybody? That was. I know, but now that I'm sitting in the middle, I like the way it's looking. I like the way it's looking when I'm in the middle. We are back live, back at Gospel Explosion TV. Right now, I hope y'all see the entire community that we have around us. I want everybody to go around and introduce themselves real quick, starting from this side to this side. Go ahead.
Go loud.
Hi, my name is Nadia. I am 10 years old, and I go to Gracely James Block School.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, my name is
Louder.
I'm 9 years old, and I go to Voyager Academy.
All right.
Hi, my name is Jerome Willis. I'm 13 years old. I'm an actor, singer, dancer, and
That
drummer.
part. Yeah.
There it is.
Wow, get it.
My name is Simone. I'm an actor, singer, and dancer, and I play instruments. And I have this show on Instagram called The Simone Show.
I'm glad you got that in, Simone. Hey, I'm Mr. Torrance, the master of making it happen, Captain. Now, this here girl, say who you are. You better be loud.
Hi, my name is Serenity Ray Brown. I'm 9 years old. I'm an actress, a singer, and a dancer. I've been in movies with Holly Berry and Daniel Craig, and I just did a voiceover.
Get it?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Michael.
Hi, Michael.
I'm 14 years old, and the school I go to is Dixon Academy.
Hi, my name is Hadia Zoe Flemings. I go to Gracie James Bog School. I'm 8 years old, and I'm a dancer.
What's up, everybody? The name is Beezy, baby. Y'all know.
Yeah, and of course, my name is Quarter Dan. I'm the singing manicurist, Detroit well known as the legend of every woman's dream, but in every man's nightmares.
And I'm Mama Dominique. I'm a mother in the village, and Isaac and Serenity is my children, but so are all of the rest of the kids. And we have a center on Gratiot and 8 Mile Mom Paw Daycare. Come out.
So real quick for everybody in Alnor, what do y'all think is the hardest part about being in Alnor? Because I've been in Alnor since I was like 6 or 7, and I tell you the hardest part is like when you at African World and we got like a 45-minute set or however long we perform, and you got to keep playing them drums and like your hands bust. Like I had bunions and everything on my hands. So what do y'all think is the hardest part about being in Alnor?
Well, the hardest thing about being Alnor is changing fast. Well,
She said she thinks the hardest part is changing fast.
I would think that it would be like staying consistent, and because I don't know, it's like really hard. Like mama is really gonna push you. So some people.
Pass master, right?
Yeah, kind of like.
Pass that over here so they can hear you.
Yeah, good job.
One second. Give me something.
I would think it's like what's coming.
That's all right. Keep going.
I would think it's like what's coming next, because we always mess up on that because we don't know what's coming next, and we miss our cue and everything. So I think we should definitely work on that. That's the hardest part.
You got an ill new, but what's the hardest thing about being Isaac's cousin? Step on up. Don't be scared of me. I ain't gonna bite your skin.
The hardest thing about being Isaac's cousin is
Ain't nothing hard about it.
no, not really.
You like your job. You like it. What's the hardest thing about being the Eleanor? Step over here with her right now.
That we always have to keep like being like hype and stuff, and when we're really tired, we still have to be.
That's right. You gotta
Be
work
hype.
hard.
Yeah.
Quarter. Let me get quarter one. Quarter, you've been experiencing Isaac for a minute. I'm DJing the DJ. Look at me. Like, where'd that come from? My God, it's just Mr. Turner. Quarter, what? Now you've been with Isaac a while. What's the most impressive thing you see about this young man that's been around you?
I tell you, I am young and very talented, and I have to give him a 2 thumbs up, and with his hard work, and I'm very amazed, for at this age, and he go this far out there.
Thank you.
So I'm very proud of you, and proud, of course, mom and dad, very, very proud of you too,
Yes.
Isaac.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
love Quarter too. He's been one of our biggest supporters too. We was out at Asian World with him, and it was just wonderful. And he gives back in his community as well. Always reach
always
one,
do.
teach one.
But that one night we was there, that's the night I lost my phone. So best believe I'm going back to Syracuse. Best believe I'm gonna be back out there, everybody.
Isaac, as we sign off, man, give them one message of hope that if they're pushing this and they getting set back a little bit, give them some inspiration of how they can keep going to make it.
Listen, everybody, you can do anything you set your mind to, and I know people say that a lot, and you think it's like one of those phrases, but literally, if you stay dedicated enough, anything is possible. I like to say that repetition is the key to mastery, but perseverance is the key to success. So you keep doing something over and over and over again, and you push hard enough for it, it'll come to you like that. So everybody, stay blessed. Peace out.
Peace out. One more thing, y'all.
Peace out.
I want Isaac to give his Instagram and his social media page again. They can find you where?
You can find me at Isaac Ryan Brown on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and then IsaacRyanBrown.com is my website. You can subscribe, keep in touch with all my latest stuff. So, yeah.
Quarter, let's hear from
And
you. Where can
Vibes
they
is out.
find you, brother?
Quarter the singing manicurist. You can find me singing manicurist on any like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So It's very simple. Singing manicures at
Every woman's
yahoo.com.
dream, every man's night.
You got it. You love
We
it.
love it, y'all. Hey, you guys, you've been watching United Gospel Explosion TV. Come right back again. And don't forget, I got Simone. Simone, say something about Simone's show, because it look like she ain't saying anything, but her vibe is like, you better say something, Miss Tony. You better.
Yeah, so I got the show on Instagram called The Simone Show. You can reach me at the Simone_show too. And I basically go around and I interview people and stuff. And I just recorded 2 songs. So I got to make sure that you guys going to stay posted on there.
Let's get it. You guys follow us to the Backpacks is over at, say that address one more time off the paper for me.
22527 Van Dyke Avenue, Warren, Michigan. Make
That's
sure you
right
guys
over
come
there
out
for
and show
8
some
Mile,
love.
We
y'all.
headed over there
That's
now.
what's
Meet
up.
us over there.
Yep.
Meet us over there. Jonathan Harris will be there performing. We got Hollis Jordan coming out.
Isaac Ryan
And don't
Brown,
forget
Al
King.
Nord, King.
Of course, Isaac Ryan Brown, the star of the thing. So y'all come on and join us. The food is free. We want to see you there. Peace. You're watching United Gospel Explosion TV.
Woohoo!
If I'm a bird, then you're my wing. We love each other, this is the truth. We can do anything, it's nothing new. Since we were little, it's been me and you. If I'm the sun, then you're my moon. Best friends, you know we are best friends. It's me and you, that's how we do. Best friends, you know we are best friends. It's me and you, that's how we do. My BFF, that's who I love. We stick together no matter what. 1 + 1, that's simple math. Girl, you know I'm trying to last through whatever, whenever. Girl, I'm trying to stay together. I'm trying to be strong, I ain't trying to bend. I love my best friends. You know we are best friends. It's me and you, that's how we do. Best friends. You know we are best friends. It's me and you, that's how we do. Go ahead and Millie with your best friend. Go ahead and Rollie with your best friend. I got you for life, you're my best friend. Yeah, I got you for life, you're my best friend. Go ahead and Millie with your best friend. Hit the folks with your best friend. Hit the Bible with your best friend.